So you missed the old UO. Well, there's something new. Well, not so new. It's Ultima Online Outlands, and it's pretty awesome. So it's got the feel of the old game. It's got the same controls basically, but there's new maps. There's really cool new content that's been put into it by these developers, and you got to try it out. You'll be immersed in the goodness of the community. There are several content creators out there on YouTube that do content for Ultima Online, especially for Outlands, and they're awesome. Several of them. I'm going to list a bunch of them down below, and I think I've got them tagged on my website too because they're great people. So what can I tell you? This land is this map that they've created is diverse and amazing. One of my favorite areas is, as you can see behind me, there's lots of polar region, I guess you could call it, and a dungeon called Cavernaum. And that's my favorite. A lot of people play that and they look and they go blind because of all the white. And I'm like, oh, this is for me. I love this. And I'm expecting they're gonna make some updates to the dungeons soon. They've added some more doorways on level 3, which is exciting to me. So that's gonna be fun. My journey in Outlands began with a template that a lot of people start with, and it's a bard. So I created a bard, and I got the music skill, and I got the peacemaking skill, and I didn't do Provo. Actually, I started with Provo, but I didn't. Somebody told me that's not the way, so I tried Peace and Discord, and that was pretty cool because I set up, what was it, Mace? I got a Mace fight, and then all the things you got to do with that, and then I've got Chivalry, so I can use that at the same time. And you walk in the dungeon, you Peace the creature, so it can't do nothing. You look at it, and you make faces, and then you discard it, so it's not as powerful, and it can't hurt you as bad when it does come unpieced. And then you beat it down, and then you take its money, and take the loot. It's awesome. So do that till you got plenty of money, if that's what you want to do. If you just feel like chilling, go out and lumberjack. Everybody talks about lumberjacking and mining. You can make good money that way. But another way that I've found to make money, and it does take a little building, a little skill. It's I'm a lockpicker, right? This character here is Shadowmantle. Up there is Shadowmantle, and she is a dungeon lockpicker, and she can do all of them. But I've been doing it for a long time, and I got 13, 14 links. I think 14 now. A lot of times I go in the dungeon and run to the chest, and if they're not pickable, I also have the ability to snoop and steal from monsters, and I'll do that. Get some black goods; those are good, and also scavenge. You can run around the dungeon and have your open corpses turned on only if you're not hidden or whatever, and you can just run around and pick up all the gold and all the leather you want. You take your knife with you and skin if you have to. A lot of times it's already done for you, so you just go in, you pick it up. That can be kind of lucrative. You can make a little gold that way. So I do that. I lockpick, scavenge, and pilfer monsters. Right? That's the primary way I make money, make gold in the game. There's other ways. I've got another guy named Kaboom. Of course, what does he do? He sets traps and blows monsters up. It's awesome. You can go treasure hunting, dig up treasure chests. Monsters pop up. You got your thing set already. You back up, blow them up, start picking up money. That's fun. I've got Tamer. I got creatures. That gameplay is not my style. It used to be fairly lucrative, but I still never really liked it. I've got Poison Summoner, which is amazing, and he's my captain, Captain Ox. Go out on the ocean with him, take down some boats, get the loot. They recently changed it to where there's bigger boats than the one I have, which is creeping me out a little bit. And man, every time I go in the ocean now, I'm like looking over my shoulder. It's Wild West out there. It was anyway. It's even worse now, but it's okay. That's why this game is so great. It's always a continual challenge, something new, something to figure out. I still haven't done any factions here. I back in the day, back in '97, whenever it first came out, I was a beta tester. Me and my buddy played, and we did it all the time. But not this time. And I haven't done any of the other events that happen throughout the game, like town struggles or dungeon, whatever's. I did do Strangelands for a while. It was kind of neat. It's different. The events that happen throughout the year are kind of cool, and I do those, definitely. Got lots of rares from that. My main goal right now is to get a castle. I don't know if I'll ever do that, but that's what I want to do. I've got 2 houses on my account and an inn room, and they're smaller houses. They're not the smallest. They're, I guess, 2 steps up from the smallest. But they're what they are, and I've got them empty right now because they're just placeholders for money, basically. I could sell them. I've got them for sale. If they sell for what I got them listed for, that's great. I could take the money and bank it and wait, and build up some more money and buy me a castle. But I don't have anywhere near the amount of money that takes. So what I'm doing is I'm running around like a crazy man, trying to save money, and then every time they have one of these stupid events, I go to the prep vendor, and I go in there, and I'm like, hey man, what do you got? And he shows me, and I'm like, crap, I'm making all this stuff, and now I'm broke again, and it kind of sucks, but it's okay. But I make a lot of money doing this picking thing and other things, and I take my loot from all the boats and all the treasure chests and all the picking chests, dungeon chests. I take all that loot and divide it up and sell it at one of the vendors, and my vendor's at Pone Holla, which is, Pone Star Gaming. He's got a vendor mall set up. It's a bit expensive, but I make plenty from the stuff I'm doing to warrant that kind of visibility. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to kick out a lot of content here eventually if I can manage it, and maybe I'll start doing videos on all of my characters and what they can and can't do and what I'm doing with them. And that way, maybe it'll give ideas to other people on how they want to develop their characters. I don't know. What I'm doing is what I like. I'm not min-maxer. I try to sometimes, but then again, I'm like, you know what? Too much trouble. I mean, I've got the game on several computers, so those of you who know Jay Sones, he's got awesome scripts, but the problem is setting up accounts on Razer for every character on every computer I've got it on, and keeping everything the same tends to be a problem for me because I got a life, I got a 3-year-old kid, I got a house and property I got to take care of, so I'm pretty busy and do all my own, maintenance work and remodeling, stuff like that. So I jump in when I can. Yeah, so I'm the content I'm gonna try to be throwing out there. So that's just gonna be what it is, If you like it, great. I'll probably try to do some live streams too. The problem I've got right now is I've got other accounts, other channels, and they won't let me live stream until I fix some stuff on the other accounts and get some things set up on my telephone. It'll happen. I would rather do that when I'm making these videos like this, because I can be playing and you can be watching and I can be talking to you, and that'd be cool. So yeah, jump on board, put subscribe, like, subscribe, please. Try to get monetized too. That is what it is, dude. Gotta do what you gotta do. And besides, look at all this gray. See, I was around in 97. I was 21 in 97. What's that? 22. What? Yeah, 22. And so, I know what I'm doing on this game, but I don't have to do it perfect. I don't try to. I just enjoy it. I gotta retire someday, so that's why I'm trying to do this. I see opportunity, and something I enjoy. So, like, subscribe, comment, do all the things, please. Peace out.